In the far north of Telangana, where the Deccan Plateau finally gives way to forest and hill, lies a district long called the gateway to the state. This is Adilabad. For travelers coming down from central India, it is the first taste of Telangana. And for centuries, it has been a land of cotton, of teak forests, and of proud Adivasi people. They call its main town the City of Cotton, because every winter its markets overflow with white. But Adilabad is far more than a trading town. It is the homeland of the Gonds, the land of the freedom fighter Komaram Bheem, and a place where a snake god still draws thousands into the forest each year. This is everything you should know about Adilabad. Adilabad sits at the very top of Telangana, pressed against the border with Maharashtra. Beyond it to the north lie low ranges of hills and the Penganga River. To the east flows the great Godavari. This is the highest and coolest corner of the state, a plateau of black cotton soil broken by teak forest and rolling ridges. The town of Adilabad is the headquarters, well over 300 kilometers north of Hyderabad, closer in spirit to the tribal belt of central India than to the southern plains. The district covers about 4,100 square kilometers and is home to a little over 7 lakh people. Nearly a third of them belong to scheduled tribes, among the highest shares anywhere in Telangana. Forest, farm, and the forest people. That is Adilabad in 3 words. The name itself carries history. The town was once called Adilabad, and it was renamed Adilabad after Ali Adil Shah, a ruler of distant Bijapur. Under the Nizams of Hyderabad, it grew from a small sub-district created in 1872 into a full district by 1905. For most of the 20th century, Adilabad was enormous, one of the largest districts in the region, stretching across the whole of North Telangana. Then, in October 2016, the state redrew its map. Greater Adilabad was divided into 4: Adilabad, Nirmal, Mancherial, and Komaram Bheem Asifabad. What remains is a smaller district centered on the cotton town. But the shared heritage of the old Adilabad still binds the whole region together. Long before the Nizams, this forest country was ruled by Gond kings, whose mud forts and clan villages dotted the hills. When the Nizams officials and moneylenders pushed into the forests, demanding taxes and seizing land, the Adivasis pushed back. The greatest of those voices belonged to Komaram Bheem. Born to a Gond family in these forests around 1901, he watched outsiders take the land his people had farmed for generations. He raised a small band of fighters and waged a guerrilla struggle against the Nizam's army through the 1930s. His rallying cry, Jal Jangal Zameen, water, forest and land, still echoes through Adivasi movements across India today. Betrayed and shot dead in 1940, Komaram Bheem became a martyr. To the Gonds, he is more than a hero. He is worshipped as a god. If history gave Adilabad its pride, cotton gives it its living. The black soil here is perfect for the crop, and every winter the harvest pours into the markets of Adilabad town. The bales of white earned it the title City of Cotton, and cotton remains the beating heart of the rural economy. Alongside it grow jowar, soybean and red gram, watered by the monsoon and the rivers. The teak forests, among the finest in the Deccan, give timber and bamboo, while Adivasi communities still gather honey, gum, and tendu leaves from the wild. It is a hard land that rewards hard work. And for the cotton farmer, the price of that single white crop can decide the fortunes of an entire year. Nowhere is Adilabad more itself than in its culture. This is Gond country, and the Adivasi calendar still shapes the year. Each winter in the month of Pushya comes the Nagoba Jatara at Keslapur, one of the largest tribal gatherings in India. The Mesram clan of the Gonds walks for days through the forest to worship Nagoba, the snake god, in a ritual that has run unbroken for generations. Then there is the Dandari festival, lit up by the Gussadi dancers, men in towering peacock feather crowns and painted bodies, dancing to drums in a tradition so striking that one of its masters was honored with the Padma Shri. And in the village of Jainur, tribal artisans still cast figures in bronze using the ancient lost wax method known as Dhokra, a craft thousands of years old, kept alive by hand. For a quiet forest district, Adilabad has given India some unforgettable names. Komaram Bheem, of course, the Gond freedom fighter whose cry of Jal Jangal Zameen became a battle hymn for tribal India. Kanaka Raju, the master of the Gussadi dance who carried a forgotten Adivasi art onto the national stage and earned the Padma Shri for it. And countless unnamed artisans, singers and storytellers who have kept Gond and Kolam traditions alive against the odds. In Adilabad, the most important people are often the ones still living deep in the forest, guarding a culture older than any kingdom. For the traveller, Adilabad and its neighbouring districts hold some of Telangana's wildest beauty. Just to the south, the Kadem River leaps off the plateau at Kuntala, the tallest waterfall in all of Telangana, plunging some 45 meters into the forest below. Nearby, the waters tumble again at Pochera, framed by thick jungle. The teak forests shelter the Kawal Tiger Reserve, home to tiger, leopard, sloth bear and bison, the catchment that feeds the great Godavari. There are ancient temples too, the old shrine at Jainath and the sacred grove of Keshlapur, where the Nagoba Jatara unfolds. Come in winter, when the cotton is in and the air is cool, and you will find a district of waterfalls, forests, and living tradition. A side of Telangana that few outsiders ever see. Cotton and teak, Gond kings and a martyr's cry, a snake god in the forest, and waterfalls hidden in the hills. That, in short, is Adilabad, the gateway to Telangana and the proud heartland of its forest people. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Tell us your own district in the comments and we will cover it next.